welcome to the Top 10 Explorers channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. In 2003, mountain climber Aron Ralston headed to Utah's Canyonlands National Park to hike, bike, and do a bit of canyoneering. While descending down a rock wall, a large boulder became dislodged and dropped on Ralston, trapping his right arm under its weight. His escape story received quite a bit of publicity. 2010 thriller starring Ryan Reynolds as a contract truck driver in Iraq named Paul Conroy. Conroy wakes up in a coffin, slowly recollecting an insurgent attack on his convoy. With only a lighter and phone, Conroy begins a frantic game of finding out who his captors are, contacting his loved ones, and getting in touch with the government to uncover his location, all from the snuggy confines of a wooden box buried somewhere in the desert. Set during World War II, The Way Back tells the story of Slaughter Ross's Jim Sturgis, a captured Polish soldier sent to a Russian camp where he is to meet an indefinite lifetime of torture and malnourishment. Ross's devises a plan and convinces an eclectic group of prisoners to join in, Americans, Russians, Yugoslavians included. Thus begins their incredible 4,000 walk to India, covering every conceivable type of land with nature, throwing everything in their path. After graduating from college in 1990, Christopher McCandless donated all of his savings to charity, packed up his Datsun, and left to explore America without so much as a word to his loved ones. He ultimately settled himself in an abandoned bus in the middle of the Alaskan wilderness, where he would attempt to live off the land, but with little outdoor experience, McCandless discovered the harsher side of nature, trapped within an unfamiliar territory. Way shot down over Laos over a particularly cloudy day in 1966, U.S. Navy pilot Dieter Dengler, Christian Bale, is captured and taken to a POW camp. Torture at the hands of his captors and bonding with the 5 other prisoners ensues, and Dieter ultimately devises a plan to hightail it out and into the deep jungle. Back in 1985, 2 mountain climbers set out to be the first to scale the west face of Silla Grande in the Peruvian Andes. Though they succeeded in reaching the summit, disaster struck on the way down when one of the climbers, Joe Simpson, slipped off the side of the mountain and shattered his right leg. After attempting valiantly to lower Simpson to safety, his partner, Simon Yates, was ultimately left with no choice but to continue down on his own or risk dying on the mountain himself. Simpson somehow managed to crawl his way back to camp on his own. Here are few things on earth as beautiful, awe-inspiring, and simultaneously terrifying as the ocean, and 2003's horror film Open Water is acutely aware of the latter. Loosely based on the true story of Tom and Eileen Lonergan, the film depicts the harrowing trials of a married couple, Daniel Travis, and Susan Blanchard Ryan, who are stranded in the middle of the ocean when their scuba diving group accidentally leaves them behind. A young woman, while attempting to save her father during a Category 5 hurricane, finds herself trapped in a flooding house and must fight for her life against alligators. Film follows the struggles of a FedEx employee named Chuck Noland, Hanks, who is stranded alone on a remote island for 4 years when his plane crashes en route to the US. With no company and only the contents of washed-up delivery boxes to aid him, Chuck fails an escape attempt on a self-made raft before settling in for the long haul. He holds conversations with a volleyball, teaches himself spearfishing, and eventually builds a sturdier second raft to take him away from the island. After their plane crashes in Alaska, 6 oil workers are led by a skilled huntsman to survival, but a pack of merciless wolves haunts their every step. Thanks for watching our videos.